So with the success of any movie, there obviously comes a sequel, and then with the success of that sequel, there comes another sequel. And, well, today I'm happy because of the fact we get to talk about my favorite Star Wars movie, not Return of the Jedi, but The Empire Strikes Back. Directed by George Lucas and released on May 21st of 1980, The Empire Strikes Back follows our main protagonists after the events of A New Hope, who are trying to hunt down and stop the recent surge of Imperial attacks on nearby planets. While in the meantime, Luke goes to the Dagobah swamp to find a Jedi Master named Yoda to train himself for the upcoming duel between him and Vader. And now, just to keep the review short, let's talk. The main reason I actually like Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back so much is simply for its imagery. What I mean is the images of the battle on Hoth will always be in my mind, and the images of the dirty swamp of Dagobah will always be in my mind, and the images of the peaceful Cloud City will always be in my mind, and the images of the final fight between Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader, which just may be the best lightsaber duel in history thanks to its emotional depth, will always be in my mind. And, well, when it comes down to talking about this movie, you can't talk about this movie without mentioning the twist, or the reveal, that Luke Skywalker is, well, Darth Vader's son. The only problem with this twist is that it was so damn good that it became meme-ified in just about every way freaking possible. Now, with this movie, I virtually have no complaints with Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back. Everything in this movie was cleverly well done. I have no complaints with this movie. The Empire Strikes Back, of course, gets a 10 out of 10. Now that we just got done with the masterpiece that is The Empire Strikes Back, well, given the fact that it was a successful sequel, we were, of course, going to get a third movie, and it also kind of helped that there was kind of a bit of a cliffhanger at the end of that, and a lot of things were unresolved, but you get the point. The movie made money, and that's why we got Return of the Jedi. Released on May 25th of 1983 and directed by George Lucas, Star Wars Episode 6, The Return of the Jedi, follows Princess Leia, who is captured by Jabba the Hutt while trying to rescue Han Solo. Luke Skywalker comes to her rescue, but even he is captured, and so they have to escape Jabba the Hutt. Luckily, they do, but unfortunately they split paths, and the rest of our heroes, except for Luke, go to Endor to battle the rest of the Imperial forces, while Luke Skywalker goes to battle Darth Vader in front of the evilest and worst guy in the galaxy, the Emperor. Now, with Return of the Jedi, I think I should mention that this is my third favorite out of the entire Star Wars saga. And, well, it's only third to The Force Awakens and The Empire Strikes Back. Now, most people, when it comes down to this movie, have a complaint with the Ewoks, but I don't really have that much of a complaint about it. But I won't lie, I do have a complaint about something, though. Though my complaint does not reside with the Ewoks, it does reside with the thing that most people love about this movie, and that is the Emperor. Come on, the biggest, baddest guy in the entire galaxy is taken out by being picked up and thrown down a shaft? Are you kidding me? And you know what, that's my biggest problem with, well, the Star Wars movies, is that the villains never get a satisfying end. Like with Darth Maul from The Phantom Menace, he's just cut in half by Obi-Wan Kenobi, and well, I wanted more of him. He was probably the best part about The Phantom Menace, with his dual wield, with his lightsaber that has the lightsaber part coming out of both ends. It's awesome. And well, with this, we just get the biggest, the baddest out of the bad being thrown down a shaft by a guy who was supposed to be the main villain, but then it turns good at the end. I'm sorry, but Star Wars never gets a satisfying ending with the villain. But unfortunately, that's about my only complaint with this movie. Aside from that, I love everything else. I love. See, that's the thing, is I literally just mind blanked because I can't pick what I want to talk about. Everything in this movie is so good, as is with The Empire Strikes Back and with A New Hope. I have no choice but to give this one another 10 out of 10. You know what, man? I can't help it. All three of these movies just knock it out of the park. This is probably the best trilogy of movies in movie history, and I'm not lying on that. Anyone who's a true fan, I can understand why you are a true fan of these three Star Wars movies. And, well, there we go. Tomorrow, we're going to go ahead and look at the 2 newer Star Wars movies. We are going to look at Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens, and Star Wars A Rogue One. And, well, this is only going to be getting good. And you know what? I'm very much looking forward to Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi. Hopefully it can be as good as these 3 movies is and as Force Awakens was. That's all I can say. So, well, thanks for watching. I hope you have a good day, evening, whatever time you're watching this. And I'll see you next time.